that guy just do a forward roll, like a body slam? Oh, shoot, did some damage. Hey everyone, welcome to Elevate Your Power Level, where we analyze the artwork and life lessons from anime. I'm Coach Donnie, and I'm a former animator and art teacher, and current volleyball coach and player. In this video, I'll be reacting to Solo Leveling Season 1, Episode 7, and it's a special episode because we are also doing a live reaction with our members only live stream. So if you want to join us next month for our next live reaction video, make sure you sign up for our Ultra Instinct channel memberships below. It was really cool to see Jinwoo use his new weapon to be able to stab the eyes of the monster, and I knew that the eyes were going to be the only weakness because everything else is covered in armor and the only soft tissue is going to be in the eyes. And I think it's really cool that we got to see the special abilities of the weapon being used with the poison and that murderous intent. I'm still thinking a lot about that new special skill he's acquired. I can't wait to see when that's going to be applied. And I wonder if he's going to see his little buddy in that expensive armor. If you've been enjoying my videos, please click that like button below and subscribe for my weekly anime reaction videos. Let's get the solo leveling party started. Alright, Ayla says, yeah, I love how in Blue Lock the music is like an important part of the anime, almost like its own character. Yeah, I thought it was just me that thought the music in Blue Lock was on another level. I would say Haikyuu, the music was pretty good, but it wasn't like its own thing. I would say Blue Lock is probably the only animation where I downloaded some of the songs. I downloaded some of the Haikyuu theme songs, but that's just because I like the feel of the anime, but Blue Lock music was its own standalone art form that was awesome. The song from episode 6 is called The Dark Aria by Hiroyuki Sawano. Oh, thanks for that recommendation. I'll definitely check it out. So it looks like we're starting with the intro here. That's interesting that for this episode they seem to start with the intro instead of just an opening scene. C rank dungeon, 6 hunters were killed in action. Oh, we get the report. Only 2 low-level hunters survived. And they were to figure out that they defeated the boss. Oh. Alright, this guy is already immediately dismissive. I think this is the character, the guy that was driving the big boss with the scars on his face. Mauro01 said, animation and music is usually on a fine balance. The more attention music gets, the lesser attention the animation gets. That's a good point. Although I think Blue Lock did a really good job of making like the music and the animation were its two own standalone pieces, but somehow they worked really well together. I think the timing and the energy was just so on point. For some anime recently, they are able to throw out a lot of money. So I'm assuming you're saying that with a bigger budget, they're able to put even more money, not just in the animation, but in the music. Double dungeon incident, Sung Jinwoo. The weakest hunter. Was he the guy that actually measured them at the hospital? 35, Hwang Dong-soo. We gotta remember that name because I remember he kept making a reference to his brother, so maybe he's part of a wealthy family. Maybe he related to him? Fried chicken! You guys know I love my food scenes. Oh, so they still gotta pay for moms. If I'm not mistaken, I thought that Japan had full covered healthcare. So I don't know why he's paying for his mom's bill unless they're going to a private hospital. But I thought that Japan had pretty good healthcare that was completely free. Thanks for confirming, Ayla, that was him. Is that KFC? I know KFC is a big deal in Asia. Reido. As he's going, first of all, his eyes are covered, which usually communicates two things in animation. Either you want more of the body language to come out, or there's some type of sinister or shame happening. So I think here is a little bit more of that embarrassment. And then as the sister calls him out, he kind of went like that and his hair flopped up. I thought that was funny. It's easy to forget that solo leveling takes place in Korea since... Oh, that is a good point. I think I talked about that in the very beginning, knowing that this was a Korean manhwa, but okay, maybe in Korea they don't have universal health care. Although you're right, if anyone knows in the video comments later, let me know if South Korea has the universal health care or not, because that's just a good fun fact to learn. And see how his hair flopped? Oh, maybe because he's still feeling disturbed by how he had to murder those people. And that eerie music. I'm not downloading this track. Oh, the bending of the aluminum, and then you see the fizz, and usually there's that carbonation release, and I love how the foam just spreads. One thing I wish they would have done, because this looks like alcohol, is I wish they would have added some bubbles to the foaming as it's expanding, or some sizzling sounds or something to show, because right now it kind of looks like thick milk spilling out of the can. I like how when his eyes turn that all white. Mm. Oh, dripping on his pants. It's made him confident. Mm. Yeah, it still can't get over the fact that you killed a human. Even in self-defense, killing another human's gotta be pretty tough to wrap your mind around. Survival. One thing that I wish they would have done a little better in this anime is just adding a little bit more nose detail. And I know that's a stylistic thing, but just another line just to show the outside, because it looks like everyone, I don't know how to describe it. Everyone looks like they're, you know, when you sniff, your nostrils go in, it just looks like people's nostrils are compressed. So for me, as an artist, it's a little bit distracting. And I know a lot of people are going to say it's just a stylistic thing. But even look at the lips. Imagine if the mouth of the line was just one line, it would just look too plain. But here, they made it a point to add another line below to show the top and bottom lip. Eye detail is great. Chin, ears are great. I just wish they would have added just a little bit more form to the nose. Damn straight you would. Health and longevity. Harmful substance. Or maybe the beer that he's drinking? Detoxing. Green Grain Gulp. I wonder if that's a real beer brand. I love that little growl. The frustration. If you look at her plate here, they showed even the bones, and not just bones, but the actual chicken wings. Love that detail there. And you zoom in on the box of chicken on the bottom right. They even showed the grease stains. Love that detail there. The grease stains from the fried chicken box. That's exactly what like a KFC box feels like. I'm curious in the Netherlands and Germany if you guys eat Kentucky Fried Chicken. I like how his eyes are moving left and right as he's reading. Let's see what it says. Courage of the weak, the great spellcaster, Handi Aru's blessing. Health and longevity, diabetes, toxic and abnormal conditions, regenerate acid. So he's getting a reward for, okay, so he has a secret quest to improve his health and longevity. The double dungeon. Oh, so this is back then. That seems a little confusing. Let me think about that real quick. That must be my reward for the double dungeon. When did he do the double dungeon? I live in a small town, so I have KFC 3 times a year, maybe whenever I go out to another city. That's a good thing. I don't recommend eating KFC all the time. I think it's a good treat. But thanks for sharing, Ayla. So that, okay, so he's saying that's when his limbs regenerated. Join our channel memberships and be a part of an exclusive interactive community where you'll receive early access to all my reaction videos 5 days before they are released, behind the scenes content, members only polls, monthly live stream watch parties, and uncensored reaction videos with 100% opacity and original anime audio for an extra level of enjoyment. You'll also receive exclusive loyalty badges and custom emojis made just for members. So click that join button below to enjoy your members only perks today. Oh, Yoo Jinho. Oh, he's still drinking the beers. I like her growl. Oh, that's the guy in the armor. Yeah. Oh, he's so grateful. Calling him boss still. Maybe he knows about, maybe he thinks he's that low ranked or the high ranked hunter that just goes into low rank ones to kill things. It's the reward he got for surviving the double dungeon in episode 1. Oh, that's right, it is the double dungeon from episode 1. Thanks for clarifying. Because they first entered the main dungeon killing the beast, and then they entered the really high ranking one on accident. Thank you. Oh yeah, he did survive that after getting his limbs chopped off. Ooh, a strike team. "19 raids." So this kid wants to be a part of, wants to build his own guild, and he wants to recruit him. So as this scene progresses, before they sat down, they pause on the scene for the coffee, and the cup is being animated, but we also have steam coming out. Subtle detail, but they didn't have to do that. That's only 1 second animation, but that just goes to show, it helps tell atmosphere. Yeah, even you see the liquid of the coffee is even vibrating. Licensed guild master. Oh, first raid already. That's super new. And the animation of grip in the hands there. Yeah, what company does his father own? A coffee bean company? Oh no, that's just the construction company. Maybe he thinks he can use him as a resource. And imagine if Jinwoo had his armor. So he has a brother who's also a hunter. So I'm curious if being a hunter is genetic because they're related, or is it completely random? Only 7 S rank. That we saw him in the very beginning. Huh. Oh, that's a cool scene with the coffee. So this is all I want to learn more about this. If his brother hasn't awakened yet, can you anticipate when someone gets awakened? Or is he just hoping that he's going to be awakened because he knows his brother maybe is more suited to be a leader? So if he gets awakened, then he can be the guild master. I love the scene where he's picking up that coffee. And as he's picking up the coffee liquid goes left and right as he sees his reflection. And I know I've been pausing a lot in this reaction video, but there's so much good animation that doesn't have to deal with the action that I want you guys to appreciate. As the coffee liquid is going left and right, the shape of his head also distorts based on like the waves of the coffee liquid. Excellent animation. So he's maybe accusing him to show up his brother. So now he's trying to prove something to his dad. He has a good sense. Is he gonna just give him a bag of money? What's in that bag? A contract. Korewa. Oh, he wants to build a guild center. 19 successful raids. 30 billion? Oh, so he's the only person that can level up. Are there other types of fighters that can level up, or is he the only one? S rank. Beyond S rank. Hmm. Risk. Ah, smart. He's already calculating his future. Look at those expressions from the lips. Can I do that? Yeah, that's really good animation there. And the scrunching of the chin to show like frustration. Thanks for explaining, Ayla, that he's the only one who can level up. Oh, he's blackmailing him now. Or maybe he doesn't care. They're using the reflections very, very well of the coffee. That seems to be a theme, just reflections in the coffee. Mr. Huang. Oh, this guy's strong, crushing that phone just like that. Laura. Now he's already figuring out his vengeance. This music's very looming with the tubas blowing. I wonder what he means by abroad, like in another country or another territory? So he's a leader of a guild. Like maybe he's a guild master. This bodily proportion, the female's great, really nice exaggerated portions there, but the brother, Mr. Huang's supposed to be some big guy, and when you draw someone large, the way you make someone feel bigger is you draw a smaller head, so in relation from the head to the body, their body's a lot bigger. Here, he almost looks like a little boy, because his head is really big, but his arms are small. So we went from huge Mr. Huang, so you see how when he's sitting here, this is a really good way of how hulking Mr. Huang is, small head, make his body look big, and then here we have big head to small body. EQ Hunter. EQ Hunter. Yeah, this guy just likes to crush, break things. Huang has the same voice actor as Baro. Oh, something did feel very like deep and menacing about Baro's voice. Thanks for sharing that detail. Maybe she's inspired by seeing how buff his brother is getting. So this is his daily leveling up. So this running animation is not that great. See how his arms are just going this? When you're running, you want some bounce in the shoulders. And then when we go to the next scene, his body is just kind of shaking left and right. This is where it feels kind of stiff. It looks like he's riding a bike, actually. I bet you he's gonna go for it. So maybe for this animation they didn't spend as much money because the scene wasn't as important. But the nature, good CG animation. And the sweat is a little too dark. It should be lighter, and then also should be moving because right now it looks like acne or some dark specks on the face. And Aomine from Kuroko's basketball, pretty sure that guy only voices those type of characters. So are you saying he's the same character, voice character in as Aomine and Baro and then Mr. Huang? Just those dark, looming characters? "11 kilometers." So maybe it's now the work has to get higher as he levels up more. Thanks for sharing that detail. It's funny how they all have the same voice actor, but also same personalities in the anime. What did that say? It cuts off at double the goal. Better check the others. Okay, so it stops at 20. Maybe he has to secretly also double the other ones like squats to see what happens. Strength training goal. Did he just cause a glitch in the system with doing too much? Strength training goal has a secret quest. Oh, so he did unlock something. What's the reward? Random loot boxes? So he gets to choose between full recovery, more ability points, or some loot boxes. Ooh, what's inside here? Oh, I love how when it kind of teleports in his hand, it teleports in a pixelated fashion, so it kind of becomes those 16-bit pixels. And then when the ribbon comes off, the pixelation also disappears there. Oh, and Ayla said he also voice acted Sakuna in JJK. Sakuna. This guy just loves being a villain. I love it. I love when people know their role, they know they're good at it, and they just embrace it. Oh, what is this? Getting goosebumps trying to figure out what this is. Oh, a key? Maybe a key to another dungeon. A key to enter dungeon, the demon's castle. It can be used at Daesung Tower at... Oh. Maybe he's going to use it now. He's got a smile on his face. He has a very different reaction. In the Demon King's castle, you can attain the ingredients for the elixir of life, which cures all illnesses with powerful magic. Maybe this is a new motivation for Get the elixir of life to try to cure his mom, and that's going to be like an extra level of motivation for him. I like that he's just not killing things. There's a very strong motivation to feed his family, to protect his family, to heal his mom. It definitely builds like a deeper emotional connection. That's Bado's electricity right there. S rank dungeon already. Jeju Island. Isn't that a real place in South Korea? Oh, the gate with the orange cherry blossoms aflame. I wonder what happens if he doesn't go to these levels. That's the teleportation, but I bet you, like, when he's about to want to use it, it's gonna fall out of his pocket or something. Ooh, a Hydra head. I love that he's just not even afraid. Calling on the blade. The growl. What is this character called? Hell's Gatekeeper Cerberus. There's a whole. I wonder if animation studios also have a separate person that comes up with all these character names, because they definitely have a couple illustrators and a couple animators, and you have a music team. But man, to have someone that comes up specifically with the names, I wonder if that's a completely separate role. Wolf Assassin. He's still at the Wolf Assassin level. Charging up. Dash. Yes. I love it when he's using multiple abilities. Oh. Okay, so he's actually able to do some damage. Alright, so visually, I know he just flew up in the air, and the creatures, they're supposed to feel a lot bigger, but to me, it almost feels like he is standing and visually looking like the same size as the animals there. And why does it feel that way? Well, we have to make the objects around the bigger creature look even smaller. So if you look at the flame on the left, it almost looks like a campfire, like a mini campfire. Whereas if you actually look at a huge fire, you can't see the curvature of a fire. So I think making that flame smaller, and also just putting other objects around the creature, like a broken car or a light post, to help tell the story of how big this creature is, because right now the perspective is a little off. The eye. Murderous intent. Yes, we finally get to see that. Decreasing his ability by 50. Oh, never mind. The wolf just yelled back. Paralysis. Did that work? Nope. So the special techniques are not working against him. Did that guy just do a forward roll? Like a body slam? Oh, shoot. Did some damage. Damn, tore off his arm. Okay. What was his HP at? Let's take a look at that again. Wow, half-life from taking his arm away. A warning. Damn. Is he gonna teleport? No, he's fighting to save his mom. He's trying to get that elixir of life. Hell's Gatekeeper, Cerberus has used Rage. All abilities plus 100%. Whoa. And we have Bato's energy. I wonder if it's the same animation team. Damn. Damn, already below. Oh, okay, he uses instant heal. Yes, arm grew back. Hell yeah. Oh, stab in the eye. Always a soft part. This music's pretty cool here. Oh, I just realized that only 2 of those characters' heads have a flame, and I love how the fire of the hair is not actual fire. It has the outline of fire, but not. Usually when you draw fire, you have 2 or 3 colors. You have like a really light center, and then like a yellow, white color, and then on the outside is like an orange encompassing flame. But he looks even more menacing and badass when it's just all one color. This is a track I would download though. Ooh. Damn, he just went full recovery and he's already down to half health. How much more like full recovery buff damage. Let's see, willpower level 1, so buff damage, so he's able to take less, 50% less damage. He loses dagger. What did he kick? What was that? That was confusing there. Or did he just get knocked back? Player. This can't be a normal reawakening. So maybe for him, he feels like he won't be reawoken this time if he actually dies. So, okay, so rage level lasts for 3 minutes from the monster. Oh, he does lose the stone. So this little wolf is not just powerful, but fast. Oh, 500 HP out of 3,600. That was cool how as he's standing there, you see the blood being dripped, like animated down, and you can hear the drip sounds too. Ooh, the store. Oh, healing potion, yes! How much is it? So okay, so he's got 1,100 gold and only 300 to buy. Why is it a bad thing, man? You're gonna die. The flame. I love the hair. I love the fact that only 2 heads have flaming hair. Asaka's armor scales. Physical damage. Okay, so he's got some armor, and I guess it's a potion. Oh, maybe the alcohol is affecting him. He finally, or maybe not. Uh-oh, he heard a harmful substance has been detected. The animal heard the bottle drop. Okay, so he's got some less damage to be taken. Oh. He can still fight. What is that? Is rage? Oh. Wait a minute. Did he stab him? So he did bite him, but he's taking less damage because he drank that elixir. Oh, but the rage. Okay, so his rage skill of the monster is ended at 3 minutes. So that means maybe his poison effect has finally taken effect. Okay. Oh, he's gonna finish him off now. Oh, slashing him. Damn. I love how he's got just a small dagger. That was a cool pose. Look at that. With all his might pushing back the teeth of that monster. And this is where we talk about pushing the pose. I'm gonna keep talking about this as an animator. If I were to teach someone animation, that's one thing I learned in animation school is pushing the pose. You're not just doing this. And I remember in animation school, our professor would have to always require us to pose for each other and say, now exaggerate it even more. So if I'm pushing, I'm not just doing that or this, but you see how his front leg is like almost at his face, and his hand's not just here, it's above his head, and his head slouched, it's not just forward, but it does such a good job of communicating the intensity of this move here. Maybe he has to cut his tongue off. Oh, 179 HP? Oh, he just bit him in half. Ugh. Oh, stabbed him in another eye, so the eye continues to be the weakness for monsters. This reminds me of like a Rob Schneider film music. Dude. Can he last as long? His eyes are blue now. Yes. Ho ho ho. Bam. I love how he's not just stabbing it, but this final move, he stabs it and then pushes deeper in the eye. Ah. Let's see how much HP he has left. He might die from the fall. Damn. Okay, the music reminds me of Man of Steel, the Superman movie. Leveled up. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he gets instantly healed after killing the boss. Good job, Jinwoo. Oh, he gets to have the elixir of life, not just leveling up. Let's see what he got. Fang. Okay, he got the Fang from the creature castle door key. This key unlocks the door to the demon's castle, so he has to. It unlocks another level for him to try to level up. And on the right, AGI, agility, and peripheral. He already wow, plus 20, plus 20. Oh, Cerberus was protecting something. Learn how to craft. Oh, the elixir of life. Oh, don't tell me he has to go find the ingredients now. 3 items are needed to craft. Found in the... Okay, so he has to fight in the demon's castle. He doesn't just get the elixir of life. He has to go through something crazier. Damn. He's got to find his rock. So he can leave after he completed that. This episode definitely had my favorite music so far, and the battle between Jinwoo and Cerberus, and the eyes continue to be in weakness, but I bet you there's going to be one monster where they're going to have some shielded eye, or the eye won't be able to be penetrated. And I like that with every boss has a different type of weakness as well as a difficulty, because that's exactly like games. Part of the fun of beating new monsters is figuring out the puzzle to see what the weakness is for that monster. And I like how each monster is like just outside of Jinwoo's reach, but then he has to dig even deeper and have greater belief for him to still beat the monster. So a really good theme for video games, but also a theme for life. When you feel like giving up, you can always have another level inside of you to bring out a stronger version of yourself to overcome whatever obstacle that's in front of you. So make sure you guys join us for next month's members only live stream watch party by clicking that join button below.